YouTube is one of the best ways to grow as a musician. You can grow and potentially reach millions of people. However, you don't actually need views or subscribers to get the real benefits of having a YouTube channel as a musician. You could get all of the rewards that I talk about in this video without getting even 100 views. This is a new model of YouTube that I want to share with you in this video, which I'm calling the skills-based model, the skills-based approach to YouTube, which is focused on actually developing and acquiring a lethal skill set that will really help you to stand out and succeed and thrive in the creator economy. I've been making YouTube videos for 8 years as a musician, and I've published over 400 videos across 3 different channels. I've made all kinds of videos, right? Covers, tutorials, videos like this, right? Vlogs, just all kinds of videos. And I haven't really blown up or anything. I haven't had any videos go viral. This channel is about 1,600 subscribers, so that's the most subscribers I've had. But I consider myself having actually won the game of YouTube. Now, why is that the case? Well, I have acquired a lethal skill set. I've been able to use YouTube as this kind of training ground, as this gym, to really develop my skills, and my skills have gotten pretty decent at this point, and I'm gonna share with you the skills that you can actually acquire and more. We're actually gonna look at 5 of the key benefits that you can gain from making YouTube videos as a musician. And again, you don't need views or subscribers. Let's start with this first point that we've already touched on, right? Which is that you're going to develop a lethal skill set. Now, this skill set is going to make you super effective and very valuable in the traditional music industry, but what they're really helpful for is actually being able to navigate the creator economy, which I believe is the next frontier of the music industry. This is where it's kind of moving towards. We're transitioning to this place of having artists in possession of all the power, right? All the power over their rights, their music, their creative vision, their income streams. It's making you the center of your distribution, of your production, of your vision, and you can do things on your own terms. You have creative freedom. I'm not going to go into it in this video. There's a lot to talk about there. Let's just stay on topic, Josh. Stay on topic. The core of this approach is that we're not going into YouTube trying to get views or subscribers or metrics or numbers or anything like that. Listen, I've tried to get the numbers. I've tried to get the results. I have failed over and over again. When I switched to this model, which was about a year ago, I switched to this model of really focusing on actually developing my skills and just, you know, trusting that the numbers are going to follow eventually when my skills are really at a really solid point. You're not going to get frustrated when things aren't working out, because what you're optimizing for is developing these skills and becoming a lethal weapon in the creator economy online, okay? Oh, just adjust my hat here. Let me check my script for a second. You want to actually be able to recreate your success when it eventually comes online. For example, you want to have this graph here, right? Notice how it's a very slow and gradual upward trajectory, and then it explodes, right? Why does it explode? It's because the skills reach a point where it's like undeniable. You're at that point and you can actually replicate the success that you're getting on your channel and in other metrics wherever you want to apply them. Now, the alternative is this graph here. This is someone who comes onto YouTube and gets like an instant success on one of their videos. It blows up. You see this dramatic drop. Now, why is that? It's because they don't have the skills to actually maintain that audience. They didn't achieve that audience through a long, slow, gradual process of skill building, and it just blew up overnight, and they didn't know why or how that happened. Alternatively, they fall into this kind of caricature of themselves, right? Because the video might be this goofy thing that's not truly them, and then they're stuck playing this kind of role, and it's like, you don't want to be that person. You want to be someone who gradually builds this very strong foundation and this lethal skill set so that you can actually replicate the success that you get online, right? That makes sense, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, now let's cover some of these skills that you can develop online. And trust me, these skills are extremely valuable. And yes, you can learn and develop them through YouTube. Let's take a look at some of these. First, we have the content creation skills bracket. So in this bracket, you have skills such as storytelling, writing and value delivery, creativity and idea generation, audience psychology, entertainment value, hooks, and attention hacking. The next bracket is communication skills, speaking skills, charisma, presence, and teaching. Hopefully you're already bought into this idea of the skills-based approach, right? Even just if you become a better teacher through making YouTube videos, you're better at teaching music. Come on, that's like a no-brainer. Why would you not want to be better at teaching music and communicating the skills that you have as a musician to younger musicians so that you can help them become better musicians and so that you can maybe build a business off the back end of that, right? The next bracket would be production skills. So here we have the ability to actually use a camera, cinematography skills, video editing skills, music and sound production skills. The final bracket here is marketing skills, branding, design, psychology. There are actually way more skills. This is just a brief list that I wanted to share with you. You have to kind of discover them for yourself. I'm not going to tell you everything. Just trust me when I say that if you start a YouTube channel and you do it on this basis of actually building and developing these skills, you will constantly find new skills that you can develop. Treat it like RuneScape, okay? You know on RuneScape how you have all those skills you can develop? It's literally like RuneScape. Okay, now let's look at a very simple framework for actually acquiring and developing these skills. Step 1. Commit to getting better at the craft of YouTube. Step 2, identify one skill in every video that you'd like to improve on in your next video. Step 3, research how you can improve on that skill. Step 4, implement what you learn in your next video. And step 5, repeat this process. Now you might be sitting there and saying, well, a lot of those skills don't actually apply to music specifically. I'm only interested in becoming a better musician. Well, the good news I have for you is my second point in this video, which is that if you make YouTube videos, you will actually become a better musician that way. And that is a fact right there, and I can explain it using 3 examples from my own music journey. The first example is the very beginning of my YouTube journey. I started making videos sharing my piano music. Now, what this pushed me to do as a musician was actually complete my projects, to finish my compositions. I was very prone to getting like 80% completed with my projects and then moving on to the next one. I never fully completed a project, but when I started making YouTube videos to share my music, I suddenly had to complete the project and polish it up for a YouTube video and produce it. Just by the fact that I was making YouTube videos sharing my music, it actually made me a music producer. The second example I have was when I first seriously committed to growing on YouTube, which was at the start of 2020. I went into 2020 with this lethal mindset. I'm like, I am so ready to actually grow on YouTube. Again, I failed because I was trying to get subscribers and views. I wasn't focused on gaining skills, but because I'm a composer, I didn't actually feel comfortable signing up for those subscription services where you use other people's music. I wanted to use my own music. And so you know what I did? I started composing music for my own videos. And so what happened there? I became a better composer just because I had videos to actually compose for. And this is actually a massive hack, by the way. If you want to be a composer for like films and games, literally start a YouTube channel. Make your own films first so that you can get practice composing. My third example is that last year I started my piano tutorials channel. This is just a fantastic channel for me because I get to learn songs by ear and I get to teach them. Now, why is that effective? It's because it's musical training. I'm developing my ear that way. I'm literally learning all these pop songs. I'm deconstructing these like hip hop piano parts, right? And I'm just talking about them. I'm teaching them on YouTube. Even if that channel got literally 0 views and 0 subscribers, it's still musical training for me, so I benefit. Now, my next point is something that you're really gonna love, and it's that you can explore a multi-dimensional craft on YouTube. YouTube is video creation, right? We're talking about videos. Now, video isn't a medium in itself. Video is the combination of a lot of different artistic mediums, right? You have music, you have cinematography, you have like, you know, using the camera, you have video editing, you have like, you know, visual effects, you have comedy, acting. You have a lot of different artistic mediums all coming together into a video format. You are able to explore the intersection between these different artistic mediums, right? I want to show you an example from my own YouTube channel. So I had this really great idea of like having this Inception style video where I played the keyboard in my dream state, and I was like playing the keyboard while I was sleeping, right? So I want to show you this video here. Check it out.
Let's see if this works.
The video format allowed me to be creative like this, and that's what this point is all about. You can push your creative limit because you're combining different artistic mediums into this interesting thing, and you can actually find your own unique style that way that is nobody else's. You can really tap into your own uniqueness and find the intersection between your unique interests. And so if you feel stale or lacking inspiration with your creative process in music, try making videos and seeing how these other artistic mediums might actually inspire a new kind of level in your brain or something like this that just gets you being creative on a whole nother level. I keep using the word level. I'm sorry. I just love the word level. I've completely gamified my channel at this point. So the word level is honestly like a staple of the Joshbots channel. Now, all of the points that we've just discussed suggest one extremely important thing, which is my next point, and it's that you can become your own producer. You can become the person who is in charge of your own creative vision, and you can have the freedom to do whatever you want and express whatever you want and explore art and music in any kind of way, and you're not bound by any like contract or any person who's telling you that you need to do X, Y, and Z or anything like this. Now this goes back to the skills that we develop, right? Because you're going to develop video editing skills and marketing skills and like all kinds of skills that's going to actually allow you to produce yourself and actually, you know, share your brand and share your story and kind of frame these in the way that you want it to be framed. You know, you have the power to like reach the people that you want to reach in the way that you want to reach them. Now, of course, this leads to my last point, which is another extremely important point, and it's that you can unlock alternative income streams as a musician. So this is what the creator economy is all about. It's all about kind of building an audience and building a platform and a personal brand around your skill set, around your interests and passions, and creating an offer to your audience that they can buy that's going to help them get to where they want to get to, right? That's entrepreneurship. I'm not really going to talk about entrepreneurship in this video as it pertains to music and the creator economy. We'll cover that in future videos because that's what I'm doing, right? I'm just making videos based on what I'm doing as a musician. I'm not telling you random stuff. Like, this is all based on my own experience. But I've actually already discovered that you can monetize your life by teaching your skills, by having an offer, right, that solves a problem in the lives of the people who are earlier in the journey to you. Because you might be sitting there saying like, don't you need a lot of views and subscribers to actually make a lot of money on YouTube online? No, that model is outdated, right? That's the AdSense model where you make money off ads that play on your videos. Nowadays, like for example, on my tutorials channel, my voice is dying, I'm sorry, but I'm going to keep going. I've only got 1,200 subscribers on that channel, but they subscribe to that channel because they're piano players. And so I've got 1,200 warm leads, all who want to learn their favorite songs on the piano and they want to get better at the piano. That's 1,200 leads. Like, it's like you can build a business with that, man. Like, really hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck, have fun, vibe and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.